going on YouTube? And welcome back to my channel, JoJo Speaks. Thank y'all so much for joining me for this being my review for Married to Medicine. This is season 12 and episode 2. So of course, I'm not going to be talking about every single thing that happened during the episode, but just the things that sort of kind of stood out to me. So we finally get Dr. Heavenly in this new season of season 12. She and Damon are discussing Damon Jr., I believe's arrest, and the fact that Damon, Daddy Damon, I guess, actually knew about the arrest well before Dr. Heavenly found out. Dr. Heavenly actually found out about it in the blog. So I don't know exactly how Dr. Damon and Damon Jr. were able to keep this from Dr. Heavenly, but apparently Dr. Heavenly had not the best reaction. Had some words for Damon Jr. Damon Jr. left the house, and Dr. Heavenly is not happy about that whatsoever. She's pretty sad about her baby not being home anymore. And we all know how reckless Dr. Heavenly's mouth can be, so I can only imagine what she might have said to Damon Jr. But when I saw that the charge was assault against a police officer, I was like, wow, wow. I really would love to know the ins and outs of that entire situation. But it is what it is. We'll see. We'll see how this turns out. But I'm glad that Dr. Damon is really strong about it. Dr. Heavenly was like, can you talk to Damon Jr. and tell him to come back home with his mama? And Dr. Damon was like, you know, that's not my place. Whenever he wants to come back, that's when he'll come back. Dr. Damon can't convince Damon Jr. to come back if, he has issues with his mother at this point for, the things that she said. And once again, like, who knows what she would have said to Damon Jr. Concerning his arrest. So, it is what it is. But anyways, then we get Toya and Dr. Simone. They're visiting Dr. Brandy. Dr. Brandy does a lot of elective procedures, that does the Botox, does the fillers, things of that nature. She used to work for Dr. Damon, if I'm not mistaken. And so they're going there to get some touching up. They didn't even say exactly what they wanted to do while they were there, but it is what it is. But while they are there, Toya gets a call from Eugene, and apparently Toya's dog that she's had for over 10 years drowned in the pool, unfortunately. And me personally, I've never had a pet before, but I do understand why people get so close to their pets because they're just like your family. So in true Toya fashion, Toya throws a funeral for her dog who passed away. And once again, I don't have any issue with people planning funerals for animals. But for me, it seems as though the only reason why this funeral took place is because Toya and Eugene are on a reality TV show. But, it is what it is. So, Toya and Eugene speak very joyfully I'm about to say about their child, about their dog that passed away. And, it was very sweet. Dr. Heavenly actually shows up. And then in the confessional, she's like, you come for me, I'm going to talk about your dead dog. And I'm like, Dr. Heavenly has not changed. Like my mother, for some reason, my mother seems to think that because Dr. Heavenly is running for state representative, that somehow Dr. Heavenly is going to change. Like, no, Dr. Heavenly is never going to change. She's running because she feels as though she can win just for who she is and what she brings to the show. So it is what it is. But anyways, then we get to Dr. Scott and Dr. Contessa. They have this new space for a practice. They're also renting out space. They want to rent out space to Dr. Eugene, but the whole renovation and things of that nature is taking an extremely long time to actually come to fruition. And they're getting mixed messages from contractors, things of that nature. And Dr. Contessa has a budget, and then Dr. Scott has a little bit of a lower budget, and things are not going the way that they want them to, and they're working 2 and 3 jobs to be sure to be able to keep up with things and all of that good stuff. So, it is what it is. But yeah, they're trying their best. They're doing their best, and at the end of the day, that's all that matters. So. The last thing that I wanted to speak on with this particular episode, I hope I'm not missing anything important, but Dr. Jackie is planning a sort of like a sexy choreographed little outing with the ladies, and They're supposed to wear something sexy. Can I say this? Why have I not noticed how thick Quad is? And I'm thinking if she had gotten some work done, I'm sure that that would be a main topic of discussion amongst the ladies. So I'm assuming that this is how Quad has always looked, because to me, Quad has always been sort of like a skinny girl. I never paid necessarily attention to her curves or anything like that, but coming to this, sexy, choreography type class thing, she's caked up, and it's very it's alarm it's not alarming to me, but it was shocking to me to see exactly how thick Quad was. But anyway, so all the ladies attend. And then after the a little session where every girl gets a chance to show off their skills, Dr. Simone and Quad, they try to patch things up. We've seen this over and over and over and over again with Quad and whomever else you want to pick on the cast of Quad needing to take accountability for her actions, and the other person saying, you have to try harder, and if you try harder then we can get on the good foot. And Dr. and Quad is like, take my hand, like you mean it. And I was rolling my ass through that entire segment of Quad and Dr. Simone trying to patch things up. But I'm assuming that this is not the last that we're going to hear of Dr. Simone and Quad's issues. We saw in the preview in the first episode for the rest of the season that they're going to be going back and forth. It seems like throughout the entire season. So we'll see where it goes. And then we get to Dr. Heavenly announcing that she's running for state representative, and she directly addresses Toya concerning what she's had to say about this decision for her to run for state representative. And Toya's like, well, when I heard that you was running, I was like, running for what? She ain't gonna win. Do you guys know who Dr. Heavily is? And production, you know, production goes to show all of the clips of Dr. Heavily acting like Dr. Heavily acts. And then this whole argument between Dr. Heavenly and Toya erupts, and then Dr. Heavenly said, "Keep my son's name out of your mouth." And Toya's like, "Well, I'm glad you're the one that brought it up because I wanted to talk about it." And Dr. Heavenly and Toya go back and forth. Dr. Heavenly and Toya have never liked each other. In Dr. Heavenly's first season, in season 2, she said that Toya is not the brightest one in the bunch. And I don't know if I would necessarily agree with that, but I wouldn't say that it's not an untrue statement at the same time. But anyway, so Dr. Heavenly and Toya are going back and forth, and it is a mess. But what did you guys think of the episode? Let me know down in the comments. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. Press that big subscribe button. It is free and easy to do. Also, be sure to leave this video a thumbs up. Let me know you're enjoying the content that I'm putting out on my channel. And also be sure to press the notification bell so you're notified every time I post a new video. Be sure to check me out every Thursday night at 8 p.m. for my live Hot Topics and Social Commentary show. We always have a great time there. I won't be going live this Thursday because I'm actually going on vacation starting today. But every other Thursday I will be going live starting at 8 p.m. Love you guys for watching. See you on the next one. Peace out, y'all.